Now this is the front of a El Camino. It's kind of dark right now at nighttime. Look at the lines. Straight. All the way. Front. As if there was no swap done or anything. You don't even know what's under the hood. All straight. Now I'm popping the hood. Here we go. I got a mess in there. Gotta get over it. Here we go. Alright, hood's popped. Latch. There we go. Look at that. Alternator didn't even touch the hood. And our power steering pulley should clear the gearbox there. And I'll show you. I'll grab it. Here it is. We take the original one off, of course, from the Vortec or LS engine. And as you can see, it goes in there. You have to compress it in, of course. And it looks like it's touching on there, but you got about a 1/4 inch gap, which you cannot see with the phone. But a 1/4 inch gap is all you need. That motor's not bouncing nowhere, and if that transmission is tied down just as it should be, it shouldn't be no problem. Now, in order to achieve all of this, you need to buy the proper motor mounts and adapters. As you can see, there's no shims in between or nothing. Everything's bolts right up. Adapter to the block, motor mount to the adapter, and then right down to the motor mount, the lower frame motor mount. And you can get those at the junkyard, those shell style motor mounts. I prefer to just buy them off the internet and lift the motors up. I'll get all the little miscellaneous and other stuff off the junkyard. But motor mounts, I mean, if you got the time and all of that, which I don't, you can just order them for about $80. And the motor mounts adapters are the style where you can put it at any front or back location of this cross member frame, engine frame here, meaning that you can move the engine back 2 inches or forward or centered, and right where I have them is exactly where I need them for the power steering pulley. Perfect back firewall space back here. Look at that. I mean, amazing. You can reach back there, work on it. I mean, and I'm not going with no clutch fan, so I will do electrical fans, and that'll keep it all clear from the front. It shouldn't be no problem, and easy to work with. Now we can go to the lower area for the transmission. And right now I have it lifted with the jack, but the cross member will reach across over there on the driver's side and mount back up here to these 2 holes here. And these Gbodies came with 2 locations where you're able to mount your cross member on the driver's side forward or back, and some don't have the front holes or the back bracket that's back there, the extra metal plate over there. And for the other swap, you don't need it. You just need the front ones. So if yours came with the back ones, the front holes are already there, but you might have to move the brake lines a little, which is not no problem, and they should sit right in. The only thing you got to do for the cross member is the original cross member, where the transmission mount sits. All you got to do is unweld. Let me hold the light right here and turn it around and weld it from under, and that'll give you that about 1.5 inch drop, and that should allow you to jack up the transmission all the way up till it touches the bottom part of your car's shell. And I apologize for the planes. I am under a runway, not completely, but they do fly by here. Okay, back to the transmission. Yeah, you allow to touch all the way up, and it barely just snugs in with the motor transmission mount. I'm sorry. But if you cut it and put it down, you will clear, and that'll actually give you more space for your front pulley up front. So all in all, I mean, it is the easiest way to put one of these in, and you save a lot of headaches just by buying the proper stuff to begin with. That should pretty much solve lots of anyone swaps headaches, and everything else is pretty much easy. I mean, if you never worked on an engine or a car, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that can help you, but this video here I have not seen in the internet where they explain what exactly. And as far as the motor mounts adapters, you can go on eBay and buy any brand or whoever makes them, buy some good stuff, and as long as you're able to move it back and forward, you'll be all right. You'll be able to do it. And the motor mount shells seem to not be the Gbody ones. A lot of guys out there say you can only use the Gbody ones, like for the car style ones, because they're shorter, which they are, and it actually will give you a little bit more clearances. But with those adapters, and if you buy those shells off the internet, I believe they're like truck size, they should always be able to fit. And what I did, there's another Monte Carlo in here, T-top 87. What I did regarding the shells, the motor mount shells, I actually placed them in the lower mounts first, and I dropped the engine in so the levels can actually sit in there properly, of course jacking up the transmission at the back. Just to let you know, it makes life easier if you use a lift plate and you take your intake manifold off, which I'm looking for my intake. I have a mess out here. I've been out here all day, and I will continue this film after I find it.